start the game, we're going to have Laura, Wendy, Fiona, Stasi, and Malia out on the ice. Drops, goes back to Stasi. Stasi's going to send it forward. Wendy will dump it into the offensive zone and chase it down. Fighting for it behind the net. Gets loose. Fiona tries tapping it away. Burnaby sends it up the boards. And then the player's able to get out and carry it down the ice. Not quite into our zone. Fiona's going to grab the loose puck in neutral ice, but it gets to Burnaby. Gets sent into their zone. Burnaby's going to send it back out. Stasi's going to get in the way, hold it up in neutral ice. Fiona will get it tapped forward. Burnaby has it just past the blue line. They send it out into our zone. Stasi's got the puck. Backhands it, trying to get it towards Wendy, but Burnaby gets it. Sends it towards net, goes high and wide. Ends up the boards. Fiona is fighting for it. She's able to grab the puck, get out the neutral ice, but he's going to chase it down. I think Burnaby's going to beat him. Almost keeps it there, but Burnaby doesn't knock out the neutral ice. McKenna's going to pick it up, bring it back in. Trying to go for a shot, but knocked off her stick. And then Serena's got it in the corner. Trying to send it up the boards to our D, but it gets knocked out to neutral ice. Burnaby brings it into our zone with a shot on net, blocked by Cora. Burnaby centers it, but knocked away by Leah and Serena. Gets up to neutral ice, so Burnaby has it. They're going to touch up. Burnaby just brings it in. But Alice is going to knock it away. Gets back to Burnaby, still in our zone. Another shot on net. And Cora's going to catch it. 13:26 left in the first. On the ice, we have Story, Nicole, Shannon with Alice and Ellie. All right, puck drops, goes back to Ellie. Ellie's going to send it around behind the net and up the boards. Burnaby will keep it at the blue line. But Shannon's there and is able to fight it off of them. She gets to push forward into the offensive zone. Puck goes loose behind the net. Nicole got there, but Burnaby is able to take it. The player's going to carry it down the ice, pass it to their teammate. Get a shot on net. Cora's going to block it and deflect it out. There's a hooking. I'm not sure on who. 12:57. Looks like we got a hooking on us so we're going to have a penalty kill for 2 minutes. On the ice, we're going to have Laura, Havana, Malia, and Stasi. Cora in net. Puck drop, Laura gets it, but it hits the ref. Fighting forward to the corner, gets loose, goes around the boards. Burnaby has it, but Malia's fighting him, holding him up. Comes loose, Helena's going to take the puck, send it down the ice. Laura's going to go in and put some pressure on him. Burnaby sends it out. Stasi will stop it at neutral ice, hold on to it for a second, and then dump it back into the offensive zone. Burnaby will pick it up behind their net. And send it forward. And almost just get it out. I mean, held them up for a little bit, and Laura's going to keep them busy in neutral ice. They're able to get it dumped just into our zone. Willie will knock it off their stick. They pick it back up and run into each other. Stasi will grab it here in the corner. And is able to almost send it out the ice. Some of it hit the ref or the player, but it comes back to Stasi. And she's able to fling it down the ice. Got 55 seconds left in the penalty kill. Wendy's going to race in there, grab the puck, try to keep hold of it. Gets knocked off their stick. Burnaby's able to send it out. The player got a neutral ice. Wendy will knock it off and pick the puck back up just past our blue line. Passes up to McKenna. McKenna will take it in. Tries to send it towards the net, but she had Burnaby on her. Burnaby's got in the corner, skating it. Bringing it out to neutral ice. Got 21 seconds left of that penalty kill. Burnaby still has the puck. Got deflected towards the boards. McKenna will steal it. Hit off the boards to send it out. Burnaby will pick it up and neutral ice. McKenna will knock it off their stick and get it set into the offensive zone, or when he'll chase it down, pick it up. We got a chance for a shot, goes high. Burnaby tries to knock it out. Wendy keeps it in with help of Ellie. Burnaby has it in the corner. That's Nicole. Yep, she was trying to get it out, but Burnaby takes it, brings it down the ice, dump it into our zone. I also chase it down. So skating, she's got a little bit of room. Takes it out to neutral ice. Now to the offensive zone. Burnaby takes it, sends it back out to neutral ice where Story has it. Story's looking for a pass, gets it sent over to Allison. Knocked off her stick, and then Story picks it up, back to Allison. She's fighting for it along the boards. Comes out loose into the offensive zone. Burnaby has it. Carry it down the ice. Bring it into our zone. Look for a shot, but it's high. Burnaby sends it around behind the net. Ellie's fighting for it on the other side. We try to send it out. Burnaby keeps it in, but then Serena's able to pick up the puck and knock it down the ice. So chase it to the offensive zone. Laura's going to help her out. Burnaby picks it up in the corner. Sends out to neutral ice. Comes loose into our zone where Ellie will grab it. We'll carry it out to the neutral ice. Burnaby stops it. Shane will pick up the puck. It's getting knocked around. Nicole's able to grab it, bring it into the offensive zone. She's knocked off her stick. And sent to neutral ice. Stasi will grab it. Gets it deflected away from Burnaby. Laura will try setting it forward, but Burnaby holds it up. To the offensive zone now. I think there was a shot on there they missed, but the goalie got it. They have 2 left in the first. Next we have Claire, Havana, McKenna, Lily, and Stasi. Puck goes at Stasi. She'll send towards the net, but hits the players. Comes out loose. Leo step forward. Try to send towards the net. I think that was Lena trying for a shot, but hit the bodies. Stuck along the boards. McKenna gets a knock loose. Burnaby will grab it, send it down the ice into our zone. Should be icing. On the ice we have Fiona, Wendy, Story, Alice, and Ellie. Puck drops, gets stuck on face off for a second. Burnaby comes away with it, brings it down the ice. Alice is able to knock it off her stick, and Wendy will pick it up, bring it into the offensive zone. When he's keeping hold of the puck, it's knocked behind the net. And we've got 2 Burnaby on him, send it up the boards. Fiona sent towards the net, but I think Burnaby stopped it. It's getting smacked around by the net. Got a couple players down. I think the goalie's able to get a glove on it. 8:18 left in the first. On ice we have Allison, Laura, Serena, Alice, and Ellie. Puck drops, comes towards center, but Burnaby's able to knock it down the ice. Should be icing. Yep. You never know. Puck drops, Laura gets sent towards the board. Serena grabs it, sends it to Ellie at the blue line. Ellie would send it on net, and goalie would glove it. Laura gets sent it back to Ellie. Ellie's going to send over to Alice. I'll send it towards the net. Goalie will block it, send it to the corner. Burnaby will grab it. Pressure from Allison. Gets off their stick. Burnaby picks it back up. Knocks it into the offensive zone. Alice will knock away from their stick. Serena will pick it up. She will use the boards to help move it forward and get a shift change. Comes back to our zone with Alice. I'll send it forward to McKenna, but Burnaby knocks it off, but then Nicole steals it, takes it down the ice. Sends it towards the net, but Burnaby knocks it away. Comes to Serena. Serena's trying to get towards the net, but Burnaby's holding her up. Comes back to the boards. Comes back to neutral ice with Malia. Malia's going to send it over to Stasi. Stasi will backhand it over to Shannon. Burnaby holds her up, but she's able to get into the offensive zone. She'll go to the corner. Come up the boards. Stasi's going to keep it in. Burnaby grabs it, sends it out. Going to go down the ice. Should be no icing. We called it off. Malia don't send it from the net. Stasi grabs it. So Shannon gets Burnaby. Burnaby goes for a shot, but it's deflected away. Another shot on net by Cora. Stasi's going to grab the loose puck, take it behind the net, send it up the boards to Havana. Burnaby knocks it off her stick. Heather's going to fight for it in the corner. Comes around loose up the boards. Burnaby will grab it. And the player's not able to keep it in, so they'll have to touch up. McKenna will pick up the puck, take it down the ice. I think she didn't pass so she could get a change. Lena's going to chase the puck down the offensive zone. Just sends the boards. Sorry, went to grab it. Missed the puck. Comes back to Ellie at the blue line. She'll send it to the net, but it's wide. Quinn will send it on net. We're going to get blocked. I think the goalie had it, and then maybe one of our kids pushed it in. But at 5:54, score is going to be 1-0 Red Hawks. So I'm not sure if Quinn got that in or somebody else helped push it in. All right, it'll come up on the board at some point, I'm sure. All right, puck drops. Little on the blue line, Fiona holding up. Oh, he's going to help her out, knocked it up to neutral. So Laura's trying to take it when he's going to chase down a loose puck into the offensive zone. Burnaby pushes off. Oh, they're able to grab it, gets it sent to Alice. I was going to send it towards the net with a lot of bodies, though. Somebody got it in down there, couldn't see, but good teamwork. 5:34, score is 2-0 Red Hawks now. Hey, I'll take an extra point. They'll get it fixed. Alright, on the ice we got Laura, Wendy, Fiona, Stasi, and Malia. Puck goes to Fiona, hits her skates, I think. She gets it on the board. Or we send it our zone, but they need to touch up because it was offsides. It's passed up to Wendy. And Malia. Wendy passes up to Laura. Is going to get changed. Laura's going to fight for it. It's knocked to the boards. Burnaby's going to send it up the boards. Stasi will step forward and knock it away from Burnaby. Goes back to the corner where Laura will grab it, but she's got Burnaby on her. Burnaby sends it back up the boards. The player will almost get out, but Allison got over there and hell no. Puck comes out to neutral ice with Stasi. She's going to send it forward to Allison. Allison's going to get it dumped into the offensive zone. Burnaby will send it out. Comes down the ice. Should be icing. 4:46 left in the first. On the ice, we have Allison, McKenna, Serena, Stasi, and Malia. Puck drops, gets stuck at face off her side, goes towards the net, but Burnaby's going to send it out, or send it away. Then they'll bring it out to neutral ice. It's loose. Stasi's going to knock it away. Goes over to the boards where Serena will grab it, try to send it forward. Still in neutral ice, comes just into our zone. Leo knocked it away, and Stasi's going to help her out, try to send it out. And then Serena gets it poked out, gets stuck under a player. McKenna picks it up, passes it nicely to Allison, goes into the offensive zone. Burnaby will take the puck, get her on net, try to send it out, and they're able to. Comes to Stasi though, neutral ice. She'll use the boards to send it back into the offensive zone. Gets smacked around by the blue line, and then Serena's going to get it dumped in so they can get a change. And there's some new forwards coming out. Neutral ice with Malia. Sends it to Shannon. Shannon sends it to Stasi, I think. Stasi's got it. Sends it up the boards. Burnaby will keep it at the blue line. Press it on net. Malia stop it. Comes back to Burnaby in the center, but they're not able to get a shot. They have it. Send it by the net. So it goes across. Burnaby will grab it. Tries on net. Stasi will block it. And bounce it around. And Sori's able to get her stick on it and send it to the boards. Shannon tries getting it out, but it goes across ice. Nichols able to grab it, gets neutral ice. Goes out loose to Shannon. Shannon will try for a pass because she had pressure on her, but she gets it dumped into the offensive zone. We're going to get a bunch of new players coming out. Laura gets in there fast and keeps it in the zone, fighting for it. Getting knocked around, goes to the boards. Burnaby has it, tries sending it out, and they're able to get it down the ice. Alice will chase it down. She'll pick it up just in our zone. Uses the boards to try to bounce it to one of his teammates. Burnaby sends it back into our zone. Also grab it, send it over to Quinn. Quinn will send it over to Laura. Just knocked off her stick by Burnaby. Goes loose. Quinn will grab it just past our blue line. Goes back out to neutral ice. Also chase after it. Burnaby dumps it into our zone. Ellie's going to grab it, sends it. Let's send it out, but Burnaby will keep it in. They're stuck under their skates. Ellie deflects it away from the net. Burnaby grabs it in the corner, sends it up the boards, just puts it in. Alice will skate forward, trying to get it out. Burnaby keeps it in, but now it's deflected out. We send it back in. They have to touch up, though. Alice has the puck. She's going to get a pass, or try to get a pass to Fiona. Burnaby will stop it, bring it into our zone. Shot on net, blocked by Cora. Alice tries to tap it away. Ellie picks it up, gets it away from Burnaby. Burnaby keeping it at the blue line, comes back to Ellie. Ellie's fighting forward in the corner. They send it towards the net. Alice will deflect it behind. Pick it up and grabs it. Tries to send out. Burnaby keeps it in. Burnaby picks the puck back up, comes back to Alice. She's fighting for it on the boards. Gets to Burnaby again. They go for a shot net blocked by Cora. Ellie's going to fight forward in the corner. She'll take it to the net, send it around the boards to Fiona. Fiona's got the puck. Burnaby keeps it in. Goes to Ellie. Ellie's going to send it down the ice so they can get a change. 1:13 left in the first. Get some fresh legs out here. Got McKenna, Stasi, Malia, Wendy, and Fiona. Puck drops. McKenna sends it to the corner. Stasi will grab it, send it around the boards. Fiona's going to get to it. Bertie's able to puck it to the corner. Goes back up the boards to Fiona. Fiona's able to get it off Burnaby's stick and take it down the ice. She carried it into the offensive zone. When he's at the net ready, I think she got it sent across, but puck gets knocked out to neutral ice. Willie will grab it, dump it back in the offensive zone. We'll touch up. Burnaby pick up the puck, carry it down the ice. Brings it into our zone. We'll hold up for a minute, but she brings it towards the net. Goes for a shot, blocked and held by Cora. 33 seconds left of the first. On the ice, we're going to have Allison, McKenna, Serena with Alice and Ellie. Puck drops, so he's able to pick up the puck. Gets it out to neutral ice. Burnaby's really on her, though. I think it went off sides. Kind of like tiptoed on that blue line for a little bit. Alright, McKenna's going to get sent over to the boards. Alice will grab it, send it forward. Goes to Burnaby. They try to pass it up the street, knock it off a couple sticks to the board, so Allison will grab it. Burnaby knocks it away. Goes loose to the offensive zone. Allison will chase it down. Burnaby sends it up the boards. Serena's fighting for it. Tries to center it, Burnaby grabs it. They're able to knock it and send it down the ice. That's going to be icing, but that's the period. So end of first period, scores 2-0 Redhawks. All right, beginning second period. On the ice, we got Nicole, Story, Shannon, Stasi, Malia, Cora, and Net. All right, puck drops. Set back. Getting knocked around comes to Stasi. Stasi's going to send it to the board. So, she always grabs it, but it comes to Malia. Malia will take it, send it out to neutral ice. Gets dumped into our zone. Stasi will chase it down. She'll pick it up by her net, send it up the boards. Shada's going to grab the puck. Got Burnaby on her, though. They'll keep it at the blue line. Goes loose to the corner, and Malia will grab it. Smacking it around. Burnaby comes away with it. Stasi's going to send it back to the corner. Sends it up to Shannon. Shannon's going to get out to neutral ice. She's got like 4 Burnaby people surrounding her. Burnaby grabs it, takes it back in. Puts it on the net, blocked by Stasi. She'll send it forward. Burnaby keeps it at the blue line. Stasi will send out the boards again. Burnaby keeps it in. Puts it on the net, but it hits some bodies. Malia grabs it, sends it to the boards. Nicole's trying to take it out, but Burnaby keeps it in. Goes to the corner. Burnaby tries to center, but it goes across the ice. Shannon's fighting for it. Burnaby takes it, sends it across ice again. They'll keep it in at the blue line. Gets sent to the corner. Stasi will grab it by the board, send it up the boards. Nicole's trying to knock it out, but Burnaby still has it. Sorry, my brain's dying. Okay, Story grabs it and sends it out down the ice. It's going to be icing, but the least going to change. 13:27 left in the second. On the ice, we have Quinn, Laura, Havana, Alice, and Ellie. All right, puck drops, comes back to Ellie. Ellie will send it around the boards. Quinn's going to get to it. Oh, almost gets it out. Burnaby keeps it at the blue line. Comes back to Quinn. Quinn sends that to neutral, so Burnaby able to touch up. And they're able to. Getting whacked around neutral ice, comes back in. Alice tries to poke it out. Burnaby keeps it in. Getting smacked around again. Comes towards the net, but Ellie almost sends it out. Burnaby keeps the blue line. They try to send it on net again. Roll deflected out, goes to the corner. Burnaby centers it, goes for a shot, but it's wide. It's loose. Somebody's able to send it down the ice. Burnaby pick it up past their blue line. It's neutral. And then they're sending it to the player, brings it back into our zone. They'll center it. But one of our players prevented a shot. And then I guess it's by the net there to poke it in. So 12:30 left in the second. Score is going to be 2-1 Red Hawks. On the ice, we're going to have Fiona, McKenna, Wendy with Stasi Malia. Comes back to, Burnaby lost her skates. Getting smacked around in neutral ice, comes loose. Fiona's able to grab the puck. Got some pressure on her, but she gets it sent into the offensive zone. She shakes it down. Burnaby's trying to keep her off, but Kenna's going to help her out, fight for it on the boards here. McKenna picks it up, centers it to Wendy. Oh, bounces off her stick. Goes to the boards. Burnaby grabs it, sends it down the ice. Should be icing. No, never mind. They said no. Just me. I guess they were able to grab it. Stasi sent it up the boards. Fiona's trying to bring it out. Burnaby keeps it in. Gets up towards the net, but Lilia's going to send it to the board. Stasi's going to help out. Go with Burnaby. Gets to Fiona. Fiona's going to pick it up. Carries it down the ice. She's got some room. Gets in the net. Oh! She's trying to get to McKenna. It's wide of the net. Kenny's going to play for in the corner. She gets it centered. They pick up Wendy's stick. It's loose. I don't know what's going on the rest of my way. All right, puck's still in the offensive zone, and they're going to call something. Like on Ellie. I don't know what it was. So 11:22, we're going to have a penalty kill. All right, out on the ice, we have Serena, Laura, Alice, and Story. Puck stuck with the face-off, comes to the boards. Alice grabs it, tries to send it down the ice, but Burnaby takes it. Goes behind her net. Laura's fighting for it. Comes out loose. Oh! Story tries to send it out, but it gets over to Serena. Serena will carry it down the ice. Serena's still going to puck, goes for a shot. Blocked by the goalie. Burnaby will grab it. Pass it to the players. Player will take it from neutral ice into our zone. There's the wide of the net. Burnaby will pick it up, and Alice putting pressure on him. They have it in the corner. They go to center. It gets to Story. He's going to send it down the ice. Burnaby's goalie will grab it, send it forward. Serena knows that forward, not going to overstay, but Burnaby picks it back up and sends it out to neutral ice. Serena will grab it, send it back into the offensive zone. Burnaby stop it just past the blue line and then down the ice. It'll go to, I think it's Malia. She lets it off the boards to Allison. Allison sends it across ice. Burnaby will grab it, dump it into our zone, and then pick it up. Goes for a shot, and he's going to get caught by Cora. 45 seconds left in the penalty kill. 10:08 left in the period. On the ice, we have McKenna, Shannon, Stasi, and Malia. All right, puck drops. Comes back to the Burnaby D. There's lots of bodies. Gets stopped. McKenna grabs it, sends it down the ice. Shannon's going to put some pressure on him in the offensive zone. She's going to knock it away from Burnaby. Burnaby picks it back up. And the player will pass it over to the boards. Try to get out, but McKenna will stop it. Shannon's going to grab the puck. It's on the blue line. McKenna grabs it and sends it towards the net. Blocked by the goalie. Comes out to the corner. Burnaby picks it up. We're going to send it to the player on the board. She's going to get a neutral ice. Knocked back in by Shannon. McKenna will touch up. It sits there for a second. Burnaby's going to smack it around and then get it dumped into our zone. And then we're at full power now. Millie's able to send it, carry it down the ice on, goes to Ellie neutral. She'll jump into the offensive zone. Puck goes high. Oh. Ellie's trying to poke at the Havana, but gets knocked out. Burnaby has a neutral, gets it dumped into our zone. Stars will get it just past our blue line. It's a nice pass over to Ellie. Ellie will bring the puck in. Send towards the net, but it's wide. Goes behind. Story gets it pushed to the corner where Ellie's at. Ola gets back to Story. Story tries to the net, but hits the Burnaby player. Hits the side of the net. Burnaby will get behind and send it around the board. Whoop. Dougie will just keep it at the blue line. Story will come in and grab the loose puck. Story's got it. She'll get past the players, hits the Burnaby players. And they're able to send it out down the ice. That should be icing. Yep. 8:23 left in the second. On the ice, we're going to have Laura, Quinn, Havana, Alice, and Ellie. Puck drops, gets stuck on the feet for a second, gets sent over to the boards. Quinn's fighting for it. Alice tries to poke it away, but Burnaby comes away with it, brings it down the ice. Get into our zone. Ellie's able to knock it away. Burnaby will send it to the corner. Goes behind our net. Burnaby sends it in front, but Corey's able to keep it blocked. And then they go for a shot, but Corey's able to get it covered. Another what? Penalty? I don't know what happened down there. So 8:01. A second left, and we're going to have another penalty kill. Ellie's in the box again. I don't think she's happy about it. I don't blame her. Alright. Face off. Comes Burnaby's D. Send it on towards the net. Blocked by some bodies. Goes loose to the corner. As he gets it, sends it up the boards. When he's able to get it and send it down the ice. Burnaby stops it in neutral. They'll grab it, try to touch the player, but kind of hold it up for a second. Getting knocked around in neutral ice. Just comes into our zone where Stasi will grab it. Oh, just loses it, but it's going to be offsides. 1:34 left in the penalty kill. On the ice, we have McKenna, Wendy, Laura, and Alice. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's 4-4. I missed the penalty on Burnaby. So 4-4 for a minute 34. Burnaby sends it around the boards in their zone. Wendy's going to grab it. Got some pressure on him, though. Finally get control of it. Stuck in the corner. Burnaby's moving up the boards, able to send it. And it goes to Alice. She holds it up for a minute, but Burnaby gets a knock down the ice. Laura's going to chase it down, gets away from Burnaby. She's still fighting for it. Comes up to Wendy, who sends it out to neutral ice. So Burnaby will need to touch up. All right, now they're clear. Laura's going to grab it. Send it down the ice. Burnaby will stop it in neutral. They'll send it over to the boards because they got pressure on them. Just past their blue line. Wendy gets taken down. Laura's fighting for it along the boards. Gets it sent out. Wendy will pick up the puck, Just gets in the zone, but it's knocked back to neutral. Story will pick it up on the blue line. Burnaby knocks it away. Comes out loose for Alice will grab it. So bring it to the offensive zone. 30 seconds left on the 4-4. Centers it, but Burnaby stops it. Burnaby has the puck. What are you doing with it? Okay, she's getting around for a little bit. Goes to send it down the ice. Alice will stop it in neutral, get it bumped over to Malia. Malia will try to send it forward, but Burnaby will stop it before it gets in the zone. Getting knocked around the neutral ice, and Burnaby dumps it into our zone. We got 5 seconds left on the 4-4. Alice has the puck. Sends it at the boards to Allison. Allison will bring it out. Goes for a nice pass to Story. Nick Story's able to bring it to offensive zone with full power. Got a power play for 20 seconds. Goes to the boards where Ellie's fighting for it. Burnaby has it behind their net. They're going to set the boards. Allison's going to get to it first, keep Burnaby off of it. Going to go for a pass back to Stasi. Stasi keeps it off Burnaby, sends it towards the net, but it's wide. Goes to the corner with Ellie. I was going to try to get center, but it hits some Burnaby skates. Comes to Stasi. He's going to send it to my corner. She's got a lot of pressure on her. So step forward, try to get it. Comes back to Blue at the blue line. Full power for everybody now. Goes wide of the net and behind. Allison's able to get the puck, trying to keep a hold of it, and Burnaby off of it. Burnaby comes away with it, but she's still fighting to knock it off some sticks. Comes back to Malia. She sends it towards the net, but hits the bodies. And then Burnaby's able to get out to neutral where Stasi picks it up. Sends it forward. Oh, almost got too many men. Player had to hop in there. Burnaby will pick it up behind their net. Send out to neutral ice where Malia grabs it, bumps it to in and out of the offensive zone. Stuck in neutral ice. Burnaby gets it into our zone. Knocked away by Laura, and then Stasi will chase after and fight for it on the boards. Burnaby's trying to get it centered somewhere, but keep holding him up. Burnaby just keeps it in. Oh, that got knocked out, so they got a touch up. Yep, offsides. 4:33 left in the second. On the ice, we're going to have Quinn, Havana, McKenna with Alice and Ellie. Drops, gets sent to our zone. Ellie sends it back to neutral ice. It's bouncing around that blue line. Burnaby picks it up, sends it in, gets to Ellie. Ellie will try to send it across to Quinn. Bounces off the boards and into the offensive zone where Burnaby grabs it. They'll take it behind their net. Try to send out Havana, keeps it in. Burnaby picks it up, gets it sent down the ice. Alice will chase it down. Has the puck in our zone. Get a pass up to Ellie. And who else is over there? Oh, man, they're trying to get a hold of it. Burnaby sends it across ice in front of the net. McKenna gets it poked away. It goes down the ice. So go straight to the goalie. He'll send it to the corner. Comes at the boards where Helena's able to grab it. She gets it centered to McKenna. And goes for a shot, but Burnaby stops it. Their player grabs the puck, carries it down the ice, and brings it into our zone. Gets sent over to the corner though. Gets it centered. Ellie's going to send it back to the boards. Comes back to Burnaby. They try to center it, but I think it hit Alice. Try to center it again, but gets to Ellie. Ellie will send it forward, and when you'll pick it up and bring it down into the offensive zone. Just off their stick, they'll pick it back up, get it away from Burnaby. Trying to get it centered, but it gets loose and Burnaby picks it up. They will send out to neutral ice where Stasi grabs it. Tries to send it forward, but it gets held up. And it's getting smacked around in neutral ice for a minute. Comes back to Stasi. Stasi will get it over to Wendy. Wendy will get it up to Fiona off her stick. Story will chase it down, get it off the boards. Fiona will tap it into the offensive zone. Burnaby tries to get out. Wendy will pick up the loose puck. Wendy's got it. Goes for a shot, but the goalie's able to get it covered. 2:40 left in the second. On the ice, we have Serena, Laura, and who's our other forward? There we go, Allison. With Stasi and Malia. Right, puck drops, gets up to the boards. Burnaby will send it behind the net to the other corner. We'll pick it up, send it up the boards, comes out to neutral ice to Stasi. Stasi waiting for the team to touch up, throw it back into the zone. Burnaby will pick it up by their net. And send to their player by the board. Stasi will keep it in. Oops, sorry, dumps it to the corner. Burnaby will grab it. Into their player. Allison's going to hold him up in the corner. Laura's going to try helping her out. Gets the puck out. The Burnaby's able to knock it off her stick. And, so that was a nice play. I think it went between Malia, Serena got past to Laura. Laura got a shot, but it was blocked by the goalie. That was a good play. On the ice, we're going to have McKenna, Nicole, Shannon, Malia, and Stasi. Puck gets knocked back. Oh my god, McKenna passes it back to Stasi. Stasi tries to send it forward, but Burnaby holds it up. He's about to neutralize, so Serena will get it, dump it into the offensive zone. Burnaby's going to send it out and down the ice. Stasi will chase it down into our zone. So get the puck, try to send it out, but it hits some players. I lost the puck. Okay. Leah gets it behind the net, tries to send the boards to Nicole. Nicole's trying to get it out. Burnaby keeps it in. Kind of holds them up. Burnaby's got the puck. They try to send it to their player, but it goes down the ice. McKenna's going to chase it down. Burnaby will send it to the boards. Nicole get it tapped over. Amelia will pick it up. Amelia's able to get it dumped into the offensive zone. Or Burnaby picks it up. This player will take it behind the net and send it up the board. Shannon's going to hold their player up there, but they're able to get to their other teammate, and they'll carry it down the ice into our zone. This first shot on net, blocked by Cora. Burnaby tries to send it back to the D, but it goes to neutral ice. Quinn will hold him up, and then Nicole kept them busy for a little bit. Got over to Quinn again, goes up in the offensive zone. Burnaby will pick it up behind their net, send it to their player over on the side here. They'll pass it up to the player in neutral ice, and she'll carry it into the zone. Our zone. 30 seconds left in the second. I also grab the puck, send it up the boards. Story's fighting for it. Burnaby comes away with it. Alice will get in the way. They go for a shot, but it's high and wide. Comes over to Havana, is able to send it down the ice. Gonna come into the offensive zone, not quite make icing. Burnaby will grab it, send it up the boards. Laura will step up into the puck. Gets it center nicely. Havana goes for a shot. Oh! Nice save by the goalie. We got like a tiny bit less than 2 seconds left in this period. Real nice play though. We got Laura, Wendy, Fiona, Ellie, and Alice on the ice for the last 2 seconds. Puck will get to Wendy when he goes for a shot, but he hits some bodies. And that'll be the end of second period. Score is 2-1 Red Hawks. Right, start of third period. We'll have Laura, Fiona, Wendy on the ice with Stasi, Malia, and Coronet. Puck drops, gets sent back or over to Fiona. Fiona's able to grab it, try sending it in, but Burnaby keeps it out of the zone, still in neutral ice. Fiona picks it back up, just gets it past the blue line where Burnaby grabs it. They try to send out, but Wendy keeps it in at the blue line. Wendy's got the puck, goes for a shot, but it goes across the ice. Fiona will chase it down, gets it back to Laura. Laura will try to send it towards the net, but Burnaby will stop it. And they'll grab the puck and bring it down the ice. Held up in the neutral zone now. Just gets past our blue line to Stasi. Stasi will try to pull some players. Bounces up the boards. Goes back to Stasi. Gets loose. Leo pick it up in our zone. Passes up nicely to Fiona. Fiona's trying to keep control of the puck. Got some pressure on her. She's able to keep it and brings it into the offensive zone. Gets sent behind the net. Wendy's fighting for it on the boards. Keeping Burnaby off of it. Comes up the boards and down the ice. It won't make icing. It'll slow down. Malia's got the puck. Tries to hit the boards, but Burnaby will hold it up, but she's able to knock it off their stick. Oh, it comes in front of the net, but Stasi keeps it away to help with Serena. Serena gets knocked out to neutral ice. Serena will keep them busy. Whoops! Accidentally takes that player out. They're going to call it. So, 13:30 left in the third, and we're going to have a penalty kill. I think they called tripping on that. Nice that they did that for us when that happens. On the ice well, it's not on the clock, so we gotta wait a minute. Story, Allison, Ellie, and Alice. Waiting for that penalty on the clock. There we go. Boop. Alright, Dog keeps Burnaby in front of the net, but they're gonna shoot it, but Cora will block it and glove it. Puck Josh Burnaby gets it sent to their player. Allison will hold it up. It'll go high over the net. Allison will pick it up behind. Tries to send it up, but hits the Burnaby player. They try to center, but it goes across ice. Allie's able to grab it and send it down into the offensive zone. She'll chase it down and put some pressure on them. And she is. She's holding Burnaby up in their zone for a little bit. They're able to send it forward. It comes out to neutral ice. We try pass with their player, but Ellie knocks it off, and Story's able to pick it up. Story will carry it down the ice and gets knocked down by Burnaby, but yeah. So 1:15 left in the penalty kill. Comes to Alice. Alice will send it back into the offensive zone. Just has the blue line. Burnaby will grab it, bring it back out to neutral. Burnaby's got the puck, brings it into our zone. Looks for a shot, blocked by Cora. They grab the loose puck and get to Alice. Alice will take forward in the corner. Comes by the net, but Alice is able to grab it, send it out. So Burnaby needs to touch up. It's offsides. Okay, I guess not. We'll just pretend it didn't happen. Okay, Allison's got the puck. She's able to get it sent out. Burnaby will grab it to neutral ice. Laura's holding him up. Comes loose into our zone. Ellie will grab it behind our net. We got 32 seconds left in the penalty kill. Ellie will carry it down the ice. She's got some room. She's going to take it in. Sends it on net, but it's going to get blocked by the goalie. We got 24 seconds left in that penalty kill. We're going to have Laura, Shannon, Stasi, and Millie out on the ice. Puck drops, gets sent to the boards. Burnaby will bring it out down the ice. Get held up by some players, comes loose into our zone where Cora will get it covered. 14 seconds left in the penalty kill. We're going to have Laura McKenna swap out. Alright, puck drops. McKenna gets it to the corner. Trying to get control of it. Just keeping them busy though. Able to grab it, send it down the ice. Got 5 seconds left. Goes into the offensive zone where Shannon's putting pressure on. We're full strength now. I'm not sure what they're calling now. Maybe offsides. $11:26 left in the game. So we have McKenna, Serena, Nicole, Stasi, and Malia. Comes back to Malia. Malia sends it forward to Nikki. Comes into the offensive zone where Nikki will chase Burnaby down. Burnaby tries to reverse it out. Serena will knock it away, keeps it in the zone. Expect to McKenna. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure if they're going to call that. McKenna's going to go to the box. 11:07 left in the game. Another penalty kill. I don't know. That girl wasn't hockey ready. On the ice, we'll have Havana, Laura, Alice, and Ellie. Ella gets it knocked back to Ellie. Ellie's able to send up. Oh, almost out. Everything's at the blue line. Alice is going to send it back to the board. Burnaby grabs it, tries to send it on the net, but Ellie's going to keep him busy. Puck comes up to Laura. Laura's going to sling it down the ice. And then Helena's going to go ahead and put some pressure on him. Try to keep them busy for a little bit. Burnaby gets the puck. Tries to send it for their player, but it's going to come to Alice. Alice is going to take it and send it up to Havana. Havana will knock it into the offensive zone. Burnaby will try to knock it over her stick, but she picks it back up, grabs it, goes for a shot, but it gets deflected high. Burnaby grabs it. They will send out the neutral ice. Alice will step forward, send it back into the offensive zone. Burnaby has it. We'll do the same thing. It'll come back to Alice. And Laura. There you go. Sends it forward to Laura. Laura will set it on net, and it'll get blocked with the goalie. He'll just sit there for a minute. Burnaby will pick it up. Quinn will go and put some pressure on him. Comes back to Wendy. Wendy will set it back to the offensive zone. Whoops. Both lost their skates. Burnaby has the puck behind the net. Quinn's putting pressure on him, though, holding him up. They send it forward to their player, who's able to send it to the player neutral. Burnaby will bring it into our zone. Stasi will knock the puck away from her so she don't get a shot. She'll get the loose puck behind her. Oh! She'll grab it, try to send it forward, but Burnaby will snap it away. Stasi's able to get it sent away from Burnaby, and Quinn's going to get sent down the ice. Got 15 seconds left in the penalty kill. When it gets taken down, Quinn grabs the puck and sends it into the offensive zone. And he'll put some pressure on him. Look at the puck's out to neutral ice. Stasi will step forward to keep him busy. Burnaby will puck neutral. Gets stuck on the player. Comes back to McKenna. We're full strike now. Goes into the offensive zone where Fiona will chase it down. And Burnaby tries to have the boards, but Ken and Fiona are keeping him busy. Comes out loose. Gets to Stasi at the blue line. Stasi will dump it to the corner. She don't have a great chance, or doesn't have a great shot. There's too many bodies. McKenna will grab it in the corner. Bump it up the boards to Stasi. Stasi will send it towards the net. We'll go wide and behind. Where Fiona grabs it, trying to sneak it in there, but the goalie's going to get it covered. Actually not, because the puck's loose. Sorry, I'm getting a little better with these refs. All right, 8:32. Oh, sorry, my bad. The net got knocked off. 8:32 left in the game. On the ice, we're going to have Allison, McKenna, Serena, Alice, and Ellie. All right, comes back to Alice. I was going to send it on net. The goalie's going to deflect it to the corner. Serena grabs it, centers it to McKenna. McKenna goes for a shot, but the goalie gets it blocked. I don't know because it went too high or what, but they blew the whistle. All right, puck drops. McKenna gets it center, but it goes across ice. Serena's going to chase it down, though. Fighting Burnaby in the corner for it. So the boards McKenna. McKenna tries centering it. Burnaby deflects it, but Allison picks it up, trying to keep a hold of the puck. Alice will step forward, trying to help her out, but puck comes out to neutral ice. Alice grabs it, sends it across to, tries to get across to Serena, but it goes in the offensive zone to Burnaby. Serena will get poked off her stick, but it comes to the other player, neutral ice, and they'll dump it into our zone. Alice will pick up the puck by the net, send it to Serena. Serena will send it out and down the ice. No icing, so McKenna will chase it down. Gonna hold Burnaby up behind the net. Shannon's gonna try to help out. Burnaby gets it to the corner. Their player gets it. They're able to send it out on the ice. The player grabs it in neutral and brings it into our zone. Leo will not give her a great chance to get a shot before it blocks it into the corner. Stasi grabs it, tries to send out. Burnaby keeps it at the blue line. Gets sent to the corner. Burnaby centers it, but Stasi's able to poke it away. Comes back to Burnaby. He sends towards the net again, and Lily's able to grab it and send it out on the ice where I think that's Nicole's going to chase it down. She'll get the puck in neutral, or try the offensive zone. She got it behind the net. Burnaby takes it. And they'll pass it up to their player. And they get it sound neutralized, but their player lost their skate, so Lily's going to pick up that loose puck. And she'll carry it. And then to get to the offensive zone, just past the blue line. Burnaby got to poke it out. We'll touch up. It kind of gets it poked back into the offensive zone. Burnaby has it behind their net. And they'll send it out to their player, but just off her stick in neutral ice. So Ellie will take the puck, backhands it to Shannon. Shannon will dump it into the offensive zone. Burnaby has it. They'll take it behind their net and skate it. Try to bring out the neutral ice, but Quinn holds them up and sends it back into the zone. Burnaby will have it in the corner. Shane will keep them busy. Laura's fighting for, chasing her down into our zone. Burnaby pass it back to their player. They go for a shot, but it hits the body, so it goes loose by the net. Also grab it, send it to the boards. Burnaby will grab it, but it's got two players on him. When he's able to take the puck, try to send it out. Burnaby keeps it at the blue line. Burnaby has the puck, goes for a shot, blocked by Ellie. When he's trying to hold Burnaby up, but they pick the puck up. Bring it by the net. Alice is going to chase her down. Center, go for a shot. Oh! Fortunate shot. They were able to get it up and hit the bar, get the bar down. So 5:38 left in the game. Score is tied 2-2. Alright, on the ice we have Wendy, McKenna, Fiona, Stasi, Malia. Puck drops. Burnaby's able to get into our zone. Stasi's going to chase it down the corner. They're able to keep Burnaby off of it. Burnaby grabs it, centers it, but Malia is able to tap it over to the boards. Wendy's going to knock the puck away from Burnaby and take it down the ice. Wendy brings it to the offensive zone. Burnaby's on him though, gets loose. McKenna grabs it, goes for a shot, blocked by the goalie. McKenna's fighting for it behind the net. It's sent back to Wendy when he centers it. McKenna goes for a shot, but it's knocked away by Burnaby. Burnaby will carry it down the ice, brings it into our zone. Willie will get in the way, so it gets off her stick. Stasi will pick it up. Stasi sends it up the boards and out down the ice. Burnaby will get it just past the blue line. And then they'll turn it around, bring it to our zone. Because they're trying to get her on her, but she gets it by the net and Cora will get it covered. 4:44 left in the game. On the ice we have Allison, Serena, Story, and Ellie and Alice. Puck drops, gets it back to the Burnaby's D. They'll pass it back to the other player. The player will skate it around, go for a shot, hit some bodies. Alice is fighting to get the puck off Burnaby. Alice will pick up the loose puck and gets it out to neutral where Burnaby grabs it. Allison takes it. Tries to dump it in the zone, but Burnaby grabs the puck. Alice will keep him busy for a little bit, but Burnaby brings it towards the net. Ellie tries to knock it off, but they have it by the net. Go for a shot, but blocked by Cora. Puck's loose right there. Somebody grab it. Comes back to Cora, goes behind the net. Ellie grabs it, puts it on the boards. Burnaby doesn't keep it in. They got to touch up. So he's able to poke it forward. Burnaby turns it around their blue line and brings it back into our, almost into our zone. Goes loose. Story will grab the puck. Knocked over stick by Burnaby. Serena picks up the puck. She'll dump it into the offensive zone, straight to the goalie. We'll block it and she'll get it covered. 3:43 left in the game. On the ice we have Shannon, Laura, Nicole, Stasi, and Malia. Laura gets a held up, and the face-off comes back to one of our players and goes for a shot blocked by the goalie. Stasi's able to keep it at the blue line, gets it dumped back to the corner. Sorry, I can't see the rest of the way. Up comes over to Burnaby in the other corner. They'll send it to their player. And comes loose in neutral ice where Malia gets it, comes to the offensive zone. Burnaby will send it back out. The player misjudges it, so Nicole's going to take advantage, gets the puck over to Laura. Laura brings the puck into the offensive zone. Gets a shot on net, but blocked by the goalie. On the ice, we're going to have Havana, Quinn, McKenna, with Stasi, Malia. Right, puck drops. McKenna's got it behind the net. Keeping a hold of it. Try to keep Burnaby off of it. And some fancy stuff. Gets it towards the net. Helena's going to grab the loose puck. Supposed to get it center, but it goes to the boards. Burnaby grabs the puck, gets it sent down the ice for their player to pick it up just by a blue line. They'll pass it back to their player. Stasi will get it in the way though, so she doesn't get a shot. Goes loose over the corner. McKenna grabs it, sends it out down the ice. It's probably going to be icy. Nope. Let's see. Comes back to Ellie at the blue line. She'll chase it down because nobody's there. Puck comes out loose. Burnaby will grab it by the boards. Try to send it out. And he'll keep it in, but then it gets bounced high, comes on neutral ice. Ellie's fighting for it. Gets dumped into the offensive zone. Burnaby will pick it up by their net. And we'll carry it down the ice. Racing into our zone. When he's able to get her front though and tap it away, gets sent out to neutral ice, and Burnaby picks it up. When he's trying to knock it off their stick, Alice will try helping. Gets in the way when they pick it up, goes for a shot, but it's high. Burnaby picks it up on the boards, gets it for center, but Story will steal it. Story will send it over to Wendy. Wendy sends it to Alice. Alice tries to send it out, but hits some bodies. Got a minute 30 left. They get it centered. Ellie knocks it away though. Joanna grabs it along the boards. And Burnaby pushes into the corner. Alice is able to grab the puck. It's got the pressure from Burnaby. Comes to the corner here. Burnaby gets it centered, but Ellie's able to knock it away. Comes back to Burnaby in the corner. They get it centered. Ellie knocks it back to behind the net. Ellie tries taking the puck out. Burnaby gets another net, but Alice keeps it out. And Ellie will grab it. She's trying to send it, but Burnaby keeps it there. Sending it across the front of the net. Wendy's going to pick it up by the boards here. Gets taken out by, thank you, finally. Waiting for, well, if you're going to, oh, that's fine. Fiona's got the puck. Okay, Burnaby touched it. Let's call that penalty. Thank you. 44.7 seconds left in the game. We'll have a power play. We got Trippin. There we go. Because, like, she going to the Bucks or what? What's happening? Okay. And puck drops. Gets stuck by Laura. Burnaby tries to take it out. Stasi keeps it in. Gets it over to Serena. Serena tries to get centered. Comes bouncing to the blue line. Malia keeps it in. Oh, like, oh my God. Serena comes up the blue line. Goes up to the corner. Burnaby has it by their net. Laura trying to get her stick on it. Gets to Serena. Serena centers it to McKenna. McKenna trying to get a shot, but it's got Burnaby skates in the way. Comes out loose. Serena goes center to Laura. Gets knocked away. Stasi goes step forward, grab the puck. Tries to hit it forward, but player is like on her. Something was going on down there. Oh. 10.8 seconds left in the game. I don't know if they got a shot on them. The goalie covered it, or is there something else going on down there? I can't see very well. All right. Serena gets it, sends it. Doesn't have it hit the body. Oh, Laura's trying to get a hold of the puck. sends it towards the net, because it gets sent to the boards, and then it gets sent down the ice. So that's going to be the end of the game. So ended with the tie. Alright, coaches are figuring out who they're going to give the MVP to. Good job. Alright, that's the end of the game. I'm not sure what's going to happen now, but we'll find out.